Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, and today we are going to be tackling some metro for our city. We're growing, we're getting bigger, and some of our current transportation options are getting overloaded. So we need to step it up, we need to bring in the big guns. So I've done a couple of changes since the last episode, but before we do that actually, if I come out of this view, yay, we've got an academic year report. I'm glad it's still there. I wanted to show you. We were a few citizens short of getting to the next level, but now we've got acclaimed, which is fantastic. So we've unlocked trade school auditorium, trade school bookstore, trade school laboratories, and sponsorship deals. So that's good. Excellent. So there we go. That is going well. Yes, my trams. I've changed my trams. So we've got a few new lines and I've removed some other lines. So basically we've got two loops there, two loops there, two loops there, a loop there, and this one here. That's it. There we go. That's all I've done. I'm not going to tell you any more about it. No, okay, I'm only joking. So we built this area here and we've got a loop that goes around crest, clockwise and anti-clockwise. I thought I'd change it up because every time I do something with the trams, I get 42,000 comments telling me how I've done it wrong. So I thought I'd try something different. Then we've got the Hawkey Park loop round here. So clockwise and anti-clockwise. That literally just takes in this section here and it stops off at our sort of de facto hub with the trams and the buses. So this loop here doesn't go anywhere near that. It just loops it. And they cross over in the middle at these stops. You can see the lines going in both directions. That's that loop. Then we've got the larger, what did I call it? Heather Square loop, I think. What was the name of that one? So Hawkey Park. Oh, that's right. Evergreen, Hawkey Park, Hawkey Park. Yeah, so the Hawkey Park is the big one that goes around there. We've got a slightly smaller Hawkey Park loop, which comes in, goes up there and comes round. So it just takes in that middle section. And then we've got our point-to-point that goes from our Transporty Park all the way up to over here and back again. So nothing went to our industry. So I was going to slightly change that. Is this a bus that's going up here? Oh, no, this is our new industry line. That is right. Yes, of course. So there's a few lines that come up here that cross over. There's about 3 that take in this section. So I'm putting this as almost a little mini industry line. So it goes round Heather Square up to here. It sort of stops there, stops there, stops there, and then comes back again. And that is it to get people into the industry. We've used so many trams. And what is the problem with you? Too few services. Oh, okay. We've used so many trams, and I think that is going to help. Oh, and of course, we've got our 2 loops by Hillside Heights that go either way. They're the smaller ones. So I think that's going to work better. If anybody wants to cross over and get somewhere else, quite a few of the lines cross over at these 3 or 4 stops down here. These 2 loops sort of cross over here, and then the industry one crosses over and goes up there. I think you get the idea. I don't want to go through it all and change it again. Loads of passengers using it, and my new line... So we've got the industry one I've literally just put in 2 minutes ago. Hawkey Park loop is only just been put in. Hillside Heights, Crest, Hawkey Park loop. Look, that is filled up. So I'm going to leave that going and I think we'll be okay. But we definitely need metro. I mean, our traffic is 87%. It's okay. I mean, there's a few hot spots where it's just busy. The trams here are going to be sorting themselves out. So let's ignore that. I've only just put in a few new lines. And up here is busy as well. And we've got our tram line that crawls up out from the ground and cuts across here. See, I may end up changing that again, but we'll see. So let's just deal with the services that it says up here. So healthcare, we've got absolutely no healthcare around here at all. So you're not going to let me put it in here. Oh, that's all our industry. That's all our electrical stuff, isn't it? If we pop that in the middle... up here. I'm trying to cover as much as possible. Yeah, let's pop that there and just lose a couple of buildings. We'll put a crematorium. We don't have any crematoriums over here either. So we'll pop that next to there. Fire coverage is absolutely dismal. I'm going to put a fire watch tower and fire services. Let's see. We've got these little spots down here off of this road. No, let's face it off of that road there, because this is a main pretty busy road. And I'm going to put a tower in here as well, because that will fit in at the back. What's that going to cover? There we go. So in lieu of our putting in our helicopter services, there we go. People are upgrading their businesses. Oh, you can hear the ping, ping, ping. There we go. Little green arrows popping up. Everybody's upgrading. That is what I want to see. And then finally, police coverage. The nearest is all the way over here or over here. So I'm going to add one of these in over here as well. And we'll do that off the side road. Do you know what? I don't want that one. It's like a little cottage, that one. I want this one. There we go. That's good. Excellent. So that's going to upgrade our industry. I think the rest of our city should be okay for all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we're fine. Schools. Yeah, these are getting educated because it's only a new area. Right. Okay. So before we expand any more, we are going to put metro in to try and take more people off the road. So what I was thinking, if we jump into metro, is to have just a couple of big loops. Now, this again is always a point of contention. Lots of people say you should just have point to point, go into places of interest. But if we actually look at the way the city is designed at the moment, if we just go into this view, so we've got residential, shopping and work all quite close together. We've got residential, shopping and work, I'm counting offices as work, all quite close together. So the way we built it, we've got little spots of everything nearby. So most people can walk to where they need to go. But then you sort of get that random number generation going on with the game. And some people would just want to drive even further. Of course, then you've got the spots that people would like to get to that are nowhere else. So like we've got our industry. We've got our university, which is, I'm trying to put it in a view, there we go, where we see university we've got there, and we put a little extra little addition over here. And that's probably about it. I mean, we don't have any huge amount of these buildings, unique buildings. So we've got this one here. That is probably about it. We've got, oh, I have got some helicopter stuff here, haven't I? Of course I have. Fire helicopter, police helicopter. Oh, I didn't think I had any. I do. Yeah, so we haven't got any sort of main touristy spots that they're going to want to get to. And the other thing, that's it, of course. Yes, our football stadium and our expo centre. So it's this area here and this area here, probably the two main spots they would like to get to. So I'm just wondering if we could apply our brains a bit. So how are people coming in from the outside of the city? One of the main ways they're doing that is via our train station here, which literally comes from up the top, stops there, and then leaves. That is all that one does. So if we had a quick sip of tea, that was an autosave. If we hooked into this, now I'm pretty sure this doesn't have metro built in. I'm just going to check. No, so we're definitely going to need a metro here. Oh, and of course the train comes over here as well. Of course it does. We've got that line that runs backwards and forwards. Then we could have... Do you know what? I've changed my mind. Instead of doing loops around the city, we're going to make use of this section in the middle here, where we have our department store, our library, and our hypermarket, I think it is. And I've not quite finished this area off, and we are going to do some changes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our public library and we're going to try and squeeze that along the back here, which means we're going to lose some path access. But that's just the way it's going to be. And then unfortunately this department store is going to go. So we're going to lose some money. We're going to lose some benefits around here, but it is going to be worth it. This can be rebuilt somewhere else. In fact, could we just move that? Or shall I just delete it? If I delete it, I'm probably not going to get any money back. Is there somewhere I could move that to? Oh, there's not enough space in there. Whether we could fit it on this corner here? Do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to move it. It's all going to cost us some money. Yeah, look, see, we need some extra happiness along here. Let's do that. And that goes nicely in the corner there, doesn't it? That's good. And we've got lots of tram stops, lots of people walking. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We can build around that. And that then gives us this big spot over here. So I'm going to take out some of these paths. And I would like to use the Metro Plaza Station. Now, some of you that have followed my other series, my modded series, know that I love this. And this can definitely give us some point-to-point stops going out in different directions to some of our main areas that you would like to visit in the city. That is the plan. I'm also trying to see if we can somehow get this lined up in the middle. So this is where having the Move It mod to get this thing lined up perfectly. 1, 2, 3. Just counting things along here. That would be fantastic, but of course we don't have it. So, yeah, let's go for this one here. I think that is the place that I want it. I don't want to go all the way across. So if we go up against that, with 3 in that side, 3 or 4 in that side, I think, to be honest, that is probably... Yeah, I want to connect it on a couple of sides. Yeah, instead of going right in the middle, let's go there. It's placed now, so it's done. We're not going to change it now. And then instead of putting roads all the way around it, we can run some paths around there for our lovely people. Oh, another autosave. No more sips of tea for me. Let us... I've got no time. Got no time. I've got to do building and stuff. We're going to run that down there and connect that one to that one over there. And what we're going to do as well is upgrade this path. Ooh, not this one we're not, because it's going to mess up all our stuff that we've done down here. So we'll do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. There we go. Excellent. So now we can see the snow-covered delights of this little station here that we're not going to call the Tarantula Station. We've done that one before. I'm just thinking here, we'll change that. We're going to go from there to the end. There to there. And then we'll have this path, boink, going from there to there. Yeah, that's okay. We can put some detailing in here. In fact, what we could add... No, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Let's stick to the metro at the moment. Biffa's brain is running ahead of itself. So, where are we going to put our stops in? We're definitely... I'm going to... start thinking where we're going to go. So we've got these 3 that run out down here, which is good because it's going to be a lot of expanding this way. We've got these 3 that head out in this direction. So I'm thinking definitely one in the middle over here. What's that we've got there? That's just somebody's house. So as long as it's got good access to the trams, people can come and get on that. They can walk and get down here. These tram roads can actually be reconverted back to normal roads. There's no tram lines coming up there now. No, there isn't. So let's just convert these back to tree-lined roads. Well, I don't think they ever were tree-lined roads, but they are now. There we go. That'll increase the land value. I'm not going to do all of them because these side ones, it's nice to have some parking. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down this main road down here. And we're going to just do that one to there. And that'll do for now. Yeah, excellent. So our metro stop, if we sort of put it round about in this block, it's got access to the trams. And I think that'll be a good coverage for this area. So let's pop it in. We're going to lose a house. We're going to get a little bit of unhappiness right next door to it. But I think that'll be fine. What I'm going to do is change up what we've got going on here. I'm going to remove these houses, and we're going to put a little bit of offices and a little bit of commercial next to that. Okay, excellent. So that is one stop there, and I want to work out 3. So that's that one going to go to there. One is definitely going to come to here. It's only going to be a short one, but I think it would just be silly not to have one right here. So I'm going to have that one. And I think this one might go through there and come up to here. So I think that'd be good to try and fit one in here somewhere. Where's a central location? Here would be a good central location. Would give access to everything. So can we sort of run that on the main road there? I think we can. I think that would be good. Excellent. So let's just connect those up and see what that looks like. I'm guessing I need to go underground for it to be underground. There we go. Excellent. So let's do this. Nope, it's put it above ground again. Fantastic. Underground. I want it to hook onto that. And it's gone above ground again. What the monkeys? Yeah, it's like hooking on this road here because they're literally both in the same place. So I'm going to do that. Grab this. And now it's still above ground. What the heck? There we go. So that's joined up there. And now as it's going through here, I'm thinking, could we just add another stop in the middle here somewhere to help these people get onto this line? I think one right in the middle here, in the middle of Prospect Heights would be good. So let's just have a look. Which way is our line going? It's going at that sort of angle. So if we could just maybe add a road onto here and maybe go through like that, we're going to lose a path and some buildings. But I think that is going to get us not super close, but close enough to be able to add this in. Yeah, there we go. I think that is okay. And then this middle one here, we're going to curve this one round. So that's not going to give us any problems, is it? No, good. That is going to branch off here and connect to this one. Like that. And I'm wondering then whether to continue that one on and bring that up to here. And that can take in those two lines. I think that would be a good idea. There we go. Excellent. So now we've got a line going up there with a couple of stops on. This third one here could actually come over into this area if we need it. So we'll come back to that one. Okay, so where else would be a good idea to have some stops? I'm just wondering whether... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move these over. I'm going to have this one here and this one here. And I'll tell you why in a sec. There we go. That's good. So that frees up this one here for putting a stop in over at our train station. So that's going to come in at this sort of angle. And then I wanted... Yeah, that'll be okay. So we can squeeze that in next to there. So we've got the train and the taxi and the metro right next to each other. And then that one was going to curve around to come into here. This is a real high density area. And it's only going to get higher in density further as we go over this way. So I definitely think a stop over here would be really good as well. Maybe... Let's have a look. This one's quite close. So if we go as far as we can over here... Fit it onto this road. That would be really good if I could fit it there, facing this way, but I can't. What's that building there? A fire station. Can I bunch that over there? I can. And we'll pop it like that. So then that can continue down here if it needs to be. Let's get these connected up. There we go. So that covers that part of the city. I think that's okay. And then we've got these two that come out here. And again, we've got this very big high density area down here. So I certainly think a stop around here. We've got this park, which a lot of people are going to want to come and visit. So if we could sneak one in on the edge of the park there, that would be great. So are we going to have that just go to the park, or should that come out the back of the park and also come into our university? I think that would be a good idea, and that would help all of these people here. I mean, a lot of them are happy to walk, but if they're happy to walk, they're happy to take the metro as well. Now, these are all paths in here. This is a road here. Could we do something like this? If we grab this road here, let's go to our normal height. Bink, bink. There we go. If we run a road up there, we're going to lose a bit of our fencing. That's okay. We can fix that. And then we could have this one loop around. See, I'll put that road in, then I'm just not going to use it. Let's upgrade that. And let's bring that along here. Yeah, we can always add some other buildings and things in there, because I want it to go that way. There we go. So that can hook round into there. And that actually is possibly going to end up being a bit of a loop. Is there anywhere else along here it could go? No, I think that'll be okay. Let's get this one hooked up. Do you know what? As I'm doing it, we're coming through this area here. We've got our transporty hub. It would seem silly not to have a metro stop in our transporty hub. Could I fit one in that would make sense with this? It would. If I take that and move that down there, then I could put that in the middle there. So now we've got taxi, metro, buses and trams in this little hub. That could connect up to there. That means this one, we could possibly move it on. That is a bit close there, isn't it? So again, I'm thinking about as we expand over this way, there's going to be a lot of high density stuff here. So let's put it a little bit further over. In fact, that would just be perfect. And then I think we should be able to hook those up okay. Yeah, that one's going to end up carrying on out here. It's quite close to this one. I'm thinking about possibly not connecting that up to here as well. So I'm just going to change this. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we're going to put that there instead and hook these two up. Yeah, that's a bit more spread out. And then this one here could be a dedicated line coming down here. So we could actually just then turn that around like I was going to do before. Put it nearer to the road. We can get rid of that one there. And then we can connect that up to our university. And then again, this line can come across over here when we expand. There we go. Excellent. So now, what have we got going on over here? We've got these 3 lines, and we've also got these 2 going out the top. Where else do we want stops? I definitely want a stop over here, because we've got this area here with our opera house, lots of people coming over here to our cross-country skiing centres, our parks, and all that sort of thing. But the whole of this is high density, so hooking into this in some way could make a big difference. So I tell you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pop some stops in, and then we'll take a look and see where we can connect them up. It's going to stop in here. Going to be quite difficult. It's going to end up down here by this road. Actually, that is okay. Yeah, we'll go like that. So I'm just looking. We've got our high school here, which a lot of people are going to want to get to. So if we can put one by the high school as well, that would be good. Then, of course, we've got the other school and tourism and travel, so the other section of our university over here. What's the nearest I can get there? Well, that is off the roundabout. I don't want to do that. What have we got over here? We've got a few small buildings over here. Or we could probably fit it in there. That is like really close to that one. So let's go up here a bit, where we've got this sort of park as well. So actually, yeah, somewhere by this park, like there. That would be great. So we've got the university. We've got this access here. We've got this, like a walking path. Yeah, so we could connect that walking path up as well. While we think of it. If we go from there to there. There we go. People can get on that path, get into here. Yeah, that would be good. So I'm thinking I want one over here as well. So I've added this road coming in and out there. I just want to adjust the traffic options. So if we put a stop sign there and a stop sign there, just to keep the main road going. And then we could add one over here. And I'd like it sort of facing in a different direction. So if we just add a road running parallel to that for now. I could pop that right on the corner. So that's nice and close to there. So these are the stops that I want to hit. I just perhaps need to change the direction of my metro. So I think this one is going to end up being a loop of sorts as well. We're going to come out of this one. Let's just follow it around, see where it goes. And then if we wish to add any more stops in along the way, we can do. Yeah, I'm just thinking of moving this one down a bit over here. The other side of where the... oh, let's grab that again. The other side of where that is. Down here. Just to spread it out a little bit more. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is utilise these 2 stops coming in and out. So instead of having that one there, let's get rid of all of that. That one is going to come out of here. And then this one is going to swing round. What else have we got here? Let's have a look before we do that. I Things of interest. So we've got that's a library, isn't it? So people don't particularly... Oh, they do come and visit the public library. Well, I know they do in real life before you all start writing comments about that. I was thinking in game they don't, because I know the library has that area of effect thing. And then we've got this park here. So maybe another stop just sort of here will help to pick up some more people. If we can squeeze one in, go in the right direction. That is really close to that, isn't it? Maybe a little bit further away. We brought that round here. Yeah, like this. Gonna lose this small building there. That'll be good. Well, it won't be good for them, but it'll be good for the metro. And then this can hook round into this. Like so. And then we could even add another stop on this one up here. What's the nearest place? I want to try and get it at the right angle to fit in. I'm going to add an extra corner road like that along there. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. That really is not how I wanted it to go. But I think, you know, we can make that work. There we go. So that's going to take in a stop there on each side. Yeah, that covers a lot of things. Okay, so that's a loop. That's going up there. That's going up there. That's going up there. That's coming down here. And then these three are free to come over here. That was our university one. Is there anything sort of here other than just houses? I think we'll leave those other three free, so they can do that. So now we just need to put our stops in. So let's just do that. See, ones like this, I'm wondering whether... What would you do? Would you stop it there, or would you continue it round? Oh, you can't continue it round when it goes through. You can continue it round. So I could put a stop there and then bring it round here. Do you know what? I think that actually is a very good idea. Let's do that. Oh, that comes in there. And then can I go back again? The other way? I can. Okay, that's good. We'll do that. Actually, that's the same line going both ways, isn't it? I'm just wondering, actually, whether I could change this then. If I have that coming out there and connecting here, I could have that go like this. Yeah, I might just do that, actually. Let me just redo that. Yeah, there we go. That's better, because now I can do one line going one way, and I can do one line going the other way. I want that to come into here. Got it going up there. Why wouldn't it come up and go into there? What? I want it to go into there, then down to there, then up to there. That is weird. Look, it's making me... It's not letting me add a stop in here. That is very weird. Okay, we'll go to there, and then we'll complete the line there and see if I can add a stop here. Okay, this thing, I'm in vanilla. It's still a little bit bugged. Like, every time I try to draw out from this line here, it would always put me above ground, but the rest always stayed below ground, which is very, very weird. Okay, so Metro Line 1 and 2. Let's just change the colours of those. We'll start a sort of purpley colour. There we go. So we've got anti-clockwise and anti-clockwise. So I'm going to call that... I mean, we've got Hawkey Park is the main area. So should we call that Crest Uni Loop? So we know it takes you in those two areas. That sounds good to me. And this one is the counterclockwise. So that makes this one the clockwise. There we go. Crest Uni Loop. Clockwise and counterclockwise. Excellent. Right, let's just add... I keep seeing these people over here unhappy with their water allocation, which at the moment is 0. So let me fix that for you. There we go. Thank you. Power should be okay. Excellent. Right, let's get these other ones in. So we've got this one here. So that is literally going to go backwards and forwards there. And if they wish to change here, they can to get on the other loop. That's okay. We're going to call that one... that stops at Transporty Heights. So that's going to be the Transporty Heights line. There we go. Excellent. And because that one's quite short, we'll just go with that one line that goes backwards and forwards each direction. That'll be fine. Okay, let's do this one. And that's going to come in there. And then that's going to stop, yeah, here and here. And again, that's quite a short one for now. So that's going to be Walnut Hill. There we go. Excellent. And we've got this one. So let's take that one in. There we go. Excellent. So that goes out to... Is all of this Sunset Park up here? We don't have a name for this area here. Let me just put a district in here. There we go. Rosewood Park. That one's going to be. Excellent. And then we've got this one up here, which comes up to Hickory Square. So that stops down here by the sporting venue. It's also quite close to Heather Square. Excellent. Hickory Square. Oh, what's that? Acclaimed, acclaimed, still acclaimed. Got a couple of extra works. Oh, lots more students going, which is good. Excellent. Let's just have a quick look at that while we're seeing what's going on. So we are 4 stars like we saw. Yeah, we need more academic works, more camp attractiveness. So I'm not going to concentrate on that now. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's all of the lines going. It is so far. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. And I'm just noticing a problem with our trash. What's happening over here? So that is got pretty filled up. Our actual processing plant. That's not even being picked up. And then the other actual processing plant is pretty backed up as well. So I think we just need to add in another one of these. But I don't want it to be seen at the main road. Over here. Yeah, I'm going to put it here where the other one is. Because I think it's still going to leave a little bit of space at the front. Oh man, I didn't even think of that. Oh, the pollution. The pollution on that one. Oh, it's noise, not pollution, isn't it, I think. Noise pollution 100. Actual pollution 250. Oh, that was maybe a really bad idea. It doesn't spread too far. Well, that's from that one. So that one's going to spread over to here. They're all going to get sick. That was a very bad idea to put that there. Yikes. I'll tell you where we're going to move it. We've got some trash stuff going on over here. I'm going to extend this out over there. And now we're going to spend a load of money and move that. What's that going to cost us? 62,500. That's going to come over here. Do I need to flatten that down a bit? I think that'll be okay like that. Yeah, they're... Oh, my goodness. I suppose these are commercial shops and things. And the expo centre. If we do a really good job of hiding this with lots of trees and stuff, you would never know it was there, would you? Yeah, I'm probably going to end up moving that at some point. I don't think that's where it's going to stay. But just for now, to help with the trash problem, that is where it's going to live for the moment. Okay, excellent. So let's just take a look at how our metro is doing. It's going to take a while. Well, our rerouted trams are doing really well. I'm very pleased with that. And our metro is starting to pick up. Look at that. That is excellent. So already, I would say, some of our tram lines... Oh, man, I keep calling metros trams and trams metro, don't I? Do you know what, people? It's been one of... Oh, yeah. Oh, man, yeah, this needs loads. It's been one of those weeks. This is going to have 6. Fighting off the illnesses that my kids have brought home from school. Don't worry, it's only like a cold or something. General sort of health things that I have to deal with anyway. And then... Yeah, it just all sort of adds up. And a bad night's sleep last night was the last thing. That's just one of those things. This one I'm going to actually add 2, just so they get spread out and you're not waiting so long. 2, there we go. So that's Transporty Heights, Walnut Hill. Yeah, again, I think it's silly just having 1. So let's pop 2 on there. Excellent. Oh, I think that's definitely going to get a lot of cars off the road once that gets going. Cool. I'm going to run that for a little bit and we're going to see how that affects everything, and hopefully the trash will be sorted out as well. Look, lots of trucks going out from there. I mean, oh, it's a shame. You can see that as you come along the main road, You can sort of see it from everywhere, really. But then this is all industry anyway, so they don't care. If you're coming down here to the expo centre, you're going to sort of come around the corner and, you know, you've got like the chimneys out the back. So whether we put some like big IT buildings along here or something like that, just to really sort of lift up and cover that. Do we have that as an option yet? If I can remember which one it is. It was this one, wasn't it? IT cluster. Could we... Where does this go? Yeah, I don't want all of these to be IT. How about we just take a little strip down there, like this, and we make that a little zone. Okay, let's try that again, like that. I did it right the first time. We take that bit there. This bit down here hasn't got a road. And we just make this so it's Lafayette Square. And we just make that IT cluster. And then I'm going to remove... Let's come out of that view. Okay, you're trying to get me to delete trees underground. That ain't never going to work. We just do that. And then pop in a whole big section of IT buildings and just see what we get. And we might actually end up blocking the view of that. Oh, here they come. So how would that be? I mean, they're pretty big. They are pretty big. There's some other ones coming in as well. But that is definitely going to block the view. You wouldn't even know it's behind there, would you? I mean, you can see the odd chimney. I'm wondering whether I want all of these so tall next to each other, or whether we want to try and get some different ones in here. And what I might do is just... grab some of these, the different heights, like that. I think that one we're going to keep. This one we're going to keep. And then delete these two and see what else we get in there. There we go. That's much better. Some slightly lower ones, but still tall buildings that block the view. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. Right, so let's just do a couple of other things while we think about it here. So some road connections. Some people pointed out in my Twitter, I actually had some messages saying, why don't you connect these roads up together? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this road here, and we're going to just sort of swing that one round and connect it over to there. That's actually a tree-lined road, so let's upgrade that. Oh, another autosave. We'll upgrade that all the way up to there. And then we've got this road here, which connects everybody down here. But we've got this big fast road over here. So we're probably going to lose a building this side, but that's okay. Oh, it won't let me do it because it's marked as historical. That's why. Let's unmark that as historical. We'll come through there. And this is a bit of a bridge, but I'm thinking we could sort of bring it in here. So if we take that there, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Asymmetric coming out of there. Just a teeny touch. And then we'll get this one. Yeah, probably going to just change that actually. Let's go like that. And bring that into there. Yeah, that's okay. Which way round's that asymmetric going? The wrong way, of course. There we go. I'm going to extend that. Yeah, let's make that a bit bigger, and then we'll go the other way around. There we go. Excellent. This doesn't need to be tram coming down here, so let's just change that back to just the normal road. There we go, unless anything changes in the future. So now we've got access coming through there instead of everything coming onto the main road down here. I think that's okay. It's got traffic lights on there. They can be gone, and we are going to put a stop sign. And we're getting a lot of extra traffic coming up here. Yeah, I'm going to put a stop sign on here as well, and then we'll just see how it goes. I want these to keep going on the main road. Yeah, that should be okay. Right, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea. And then I'm going to come back. Hopefully the trash is sorted. And we'll see how many people are using our new metro transit hub. Whatever we're going to call it in here. I mean, we can't call it the Tarantula Station again. We've got that in New Zealand. But yeah, look, there's lots of people using it already. Fantastic. Oh, this is working really well. I love having areas where you can have the crossover. We've got the train, the tram, the metro, the taxis all coming together, and people walking out from one, here they all come, and heading into the other. And yeah, that is really good. So I've just been through all of my mass transit, and I've adjusted the amount of trams, the amount of buses, because of course some people are just going to take the metro now, as opposed to jumping on a bus or taking an overground tram. That's just the way it's going to work. And I've lessened the numbers on all of those, which is good, because our trams were just getting completely out of control and were taken over everywhere. But if I just look around at all the different metro stops that we've got, every time let's have a look. Every time there we go, metro comes along, 4 people get out. That is a really bad example to look at, but lots of the other ones are humming along, and there's lots of people in here. Look at that. We just beautified this a little bit as well, just with a few trees. Let's just take a look on here. So 671 a week, which is just great. Overall, nearly 3,000 residents and over 500 tourists all together on our transit system. And then this is our passengers on our metro. Sorry. Oh, my life. When am I going to get trams and metro the right way round? I just can't talk today. I need something else in my tea. Grab the whiskey. So lots of passengers on the tram, and then looking at our metro as well, that is going really, really well. Even the quietest of lines, they've still got a couple of 100 people on, so that is only going to improve. Excellent. Well, there we go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, any names and things for the things that we built today. I'm very interested in hearing all of those. Be sure to subscribe and be here tomorrow for our modded build through of New Zealand. I'm going to go and give my mouth a rest and do no talking at all, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.